24.
Lebanon defensively going with Gannon at the defensive end. Ian Crockett at a tackle. Andy Bowles a nose man. Ryan Alls on defense at tackle. Trey Reynolds is an end. The linebackers Joel Griffin, and in there replacing Sellers is number 31, Jason Morris.
In motion is Lefevre. They'll give it to O'Donohoe straight up the middle to the 32-yard line. Hit takes him down, but that's enough for a first down for the Commandos. And they will pick up the yardage as O'Donohoe has taken the brunt of the work tonight. How many carries has he got, Terry?
Sam, that was his 13th carry of the night. This one going for 9 yards. 13 carries, 62 yards for Trey O'Donohoe.
So first down, 10 yards to go. And Tommy into the game, and at the end is Elliott Carson. He's over on the right side playing defense. Risha gets the ball. He's got a little bit of running room. Told you he had some speed. He will go down at about the 42-yard line as Phillips takes him down there, but he will pick up a good 7 yards on that run.
Another defensive substitution for Lebanon. Luke Shepard was in there at linebacker for a play. Now he goes out, and returning for Lebanon is Griffin. Carson leaves, and Reynolds comes back.
So second down and 2 as Risha picks up 8 yards on that carry. Hendersonville starting this second half by moving the ball. Risha in there, and now LaShawn Pillow on the far side. Ryan Harris is an end. As O'Donohoe gets the ball just slashing off tackle, he goes up to the 45-yard line. That's good for a first down. Griffin in on the tackle as well as Gannon. But Tommy, so far they're moving the ball.
Pitt in there on the tackle for the Blue Devils, and he's getting some instructions from Bob Dillard. Looks like we're going to have an equipment substitution as Pitt leaves the field, maybe a chin strap or a mouthpiece problem, and we'll see who the defensive substitute will be for the Blue Devils as the officials have stopped play momentarily. It looks like Tressler.
Tommy Pitt may have a little bit of blood or something coming out of his mouth. They're wiping off his mouthpiece.
John, take a look at the situation with Pitt, the sophomore corner.
Tressler in there now on the first down, and a throw. That may be a throwback. I thought he might have a shot at throwing again was Vogler as he catches the pass out on the left side. He's forced out of bounds inside Blue Devil territory at the 49. And Tommy, it almost looked like he caught that ball far enough back he could have thrown it again.
Vogler is a quarterback. He's one of 3 quarterbacks on this squad, and he's in there at receiver, but he has thrown the ball before. Pitt apparently not in too bad a shape as he comes back out on the field of play, and Tressler leaves.
So second down and 5 for the Commandos. Wide receiver split to the right. Miller now sends his end to the right side. Risha in motion. He'll get the ball off that right side again, and chasing him down quickly is Ryan Alls. And I think, Tommy, Ryan's finally got to the point he's seen this play enough. He knows where he's going.
Sam, he caught him from behind. The play going away from Ryan Alls as he just tracked Risha down from behind, and that's a big kid being able to track down Risha. Risha goes about 150 pounds and is speedy. Ryan Alls at 260, and he moves well.
And a wide receiver package now in for the Commandos. Third down and 4. Miller and Vogler went back into the game. Pillow comes out, and now
it looks like
Pitt's going to have to go back off again. I mean, I'm not sure what's wrong. He may be
time out on the field, an equipment check.
I'm not
John,
sure.
If you can get close down there to Pitt, it looked like he had some blood either from his mouth or his face. And John, what have you got for us?
Pitt took a shot to the nose, Tommy. Got a nosebleed. Had some blood on the chin strap with the new blood rule. He's got to get that cleaned up or replaced, so that's what they're doing now.
And obviously he did it fast enough, Tommy, because he's back in. Tressler will go off. So 2 wide receivers now, 2 wide receivers to the left side. Vogler and Sudek are out there. Lefevre and Risha, as well as O'Donohoe in that backfield. Lefevre in motion. He's going to get the ball left side. Up quickly is the defense. He will dive forward, though, to about the 37-yard line for the first down. Ian Crockett got him. Not before he dives over the 45 down to the 43, and that's enough for yet another first down, and they've got quite a few on this drive, Terry.
They started at their own 17. They're up to Lebanon's 43-yard line. That's their third first down of the drive as Hendersonville takes a timeout. 7:58 left in the third quarter.
Sophomores are Noel Ball.
Cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are here at the home of Mr. William Beard of Beard Construction with Brandy Beard. We would like to say thank you for your support and present to you some Blue Devil football souvenirs.
Thank you. We're proud to support Blue Devil football.
Go Big Blue! Yeah!
And just leave it where you can hear, Tom.
Okay. Well, back at Hendersonville, 7:58 to go in the third period. Hendersonville looking at a 1st and 10.
Miller brings his team to the line. Lefevre in motion. As Risha, the inside handoff, he is taken down at the 38-yard line. Gannon hit him with a big hole up the middle.
They came a couple of times on what they call the buck sweep. They fake the fullback and they come with the wing back on the sweep play. They ran it to an unbalanced set with 3 receivers on one side, and they pull a couple of guards. Well, they fake that look, and they run Risha back against the grain on kind of a slice trap sort of situation. So the wing T good at hitting those off-tackle angles.
2nd down, 6. As Miller looks over that 5-man line, he'll give it to O'Donohoe, who struggles his way down to the 34-yard line. He was hit back across the 35 by Jason Morse, but he struggled his way forward, and it'll bring up a 3rd and short.
And for Lebanon, Buchanan checked that. That's not Buchanan. That's Luke Shepard. Checks in at linebacker. Joel Griffin leaves the football game. And Coach Hutto got some words of encouragement for Joel Griffin as Hendersonville now facing 3rd and short.
3rd down and a yard. Risha, Lefevre, O'Donohoe the tailback. Lefevre in motion as O'Donohoe straight up the middle fights. I don't know that he got it, Tommy. He turned back around as Alds had a hold of him. Reynolds in there with him as well, but down at his feet was Shepard.
John, what does the spot look like to you?
It's going to be short, about a foot, looks like, from our vantage point here, Tommy. I don't believe they're even going to bring the chains out. Probably no gain on that play would be the best call.
So it'll be 4th and 1 for the Commandos. They're going to go for it with 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. They trail 20-0. As Risha now will go in motion. They'll give him the ball. He cuts inside. He struggles, and I think he got it on some late effort. Shepard was in there to finish off the play, but it was Trey Reynolds in there who hit him first as he went head-to-head with him, and he got the first down.
And not by much. John, not a lot of room to spare on that.
No, we got a good spot on that. They backed the ball up to probably a foot and a half for the spot, and it was just past the first down marker.
So 1st and 10 for the Commandos, 33-yard line of Lebanon, as they have had the ball since the start of the half. Miller fakes to Risha. He's got a man out there. That will be a penalty as the pass is intercepted by C. He's out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And, Tommy, we should get the ball because I believe one of the offensive linemen pushed Gannon in the back.
We'll have to see what happens.
Great effort by Gannon rushing the quarterback. They're going to call holding against the Commandos. Lebanon obviously will refuse that penalty, and Ron C. with the interception taking possession away from Hendersonville. Terry, they had a little bit of a drive going.
Tommy, they'd started at their own 17. They'd run 13 offensive plays, 12 of them on the ground. As it grounded out all the way down to Lebanon's 32 before the C interception.
So Ron C. comes up with his first pick of the year. Last year, he'd intercepted 4 passes. Mo Thompson was kind of greedy. He had 10 last year. So Lebanon's offense here in action in the second half.
1st down and 10. Stafford is in the eye. Cherry in motion. Reeder will give it to Grissom straight up the middle. Fights his way, still on his feet. Barrels over some people out to almost the 32-yard line as he went running over Billy Sneed. Sneed hit him, Tommy, at right at the 27-yard line, and Bo just drove him.
The measure of a good running back, Sam, a lot of people say is how much yardage he gets after initial contact. Bo got a bunch after that first impact near the line of scrimmage. Lebanon looking now at a 2nd down and short.
He picked up 9 on that play. As again, I formation. Tressler split to the right. And now Cherry will go in motion to the wide side of the field. Reeder again, this time he'll give it to Stafford. Big room to run, 35-40, 45-50. He's got to beat Lefevre, and Lefevre sweeps his feet out from under him, give him the 37-yard line of Hendersonville, and a touchdown-saving tackle by Lefevre.
Second man through as they run the belly play to Chris Stafford, the junior. And Terry, nice run from scrimmage for Chris.
From the 11 and 31, he's finally tackled at the Hendersonville 37. That's 32 yards for Chris Stafford and a first down for Lebanon.
So 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, the 37 of Hendersonville. Tressler split wide left. As Reeder will look over the defense, turns, gives it to Grissom straight up the middle again. He just plows through that line down to the 32, give him 5 yards. As Tommy, the offense is starting to just pound it out on the ground against Hendersonville.
And these guys have done a great job tonight, folks. Corley, Woodall, Atwood on that left side, just blowing that Hendersonville defense back a couple of yards, and Bo able to step right in there and pound it for good yardage.
2nd and 5. Tressler goes wide to the left side. Cherry in motion toward the short side of the field. Reeder turns, will run the option, keeps it, goes back inside and gets wrestled down at the 29 by O'Donohoe. Didn't have a lot of choice on the play, Tommy, as the up man came up to take Stafford, so he had to keep it himself.
I think that's a good play by Lebanon. I like to see Reeder keep it a couple of times on the option. That's going to make the defense have to play the quarterback. And then if they're going to collapse on the quarterback, that's eventually going to give you that pitch. And they have to honor the quarterback if he runs it some. So I like to see Reeder take that football and cut it up a couple of times. And then they're going to have to start worrying about stopping the quarterback. And when they do, then that opens up your outside game.
3rd and 3. Clemens is a wide receiver on the short side of the field. Cherry in motion, fakes it. There's that belly play again, and there's Stafford, 25, down to the 20. Give him the 17-yard line as Risha got a hold of him near the 20-yard line, as did Ryan Sismeric, but he fights his way down inside the 20 to the 17.
John, I know you appreciate a good downfield block when you see one. It looked like Cherry had a good one.
The old mirror block, Tommy, got in front of the defensive back and just kind of went wherever he stepped, and it was enough to get Stafford broke around the corner, and Stafford almost broke that for the touchdown.
First down, 10 yards to go from the 17. Blue Devils driving. Now Stafford's going to go in motion. Grissom, the only back. He'll get the ball. 15 down to about the 11-yard line as Sismeric in on the tackle, as well as Dwayne Woodard. But again, Grissom chewing up big yardage, Terry.
6 more yards for Bo Grissom as Lebanon has run 6 consecutive rushing plays and has gone from their 23-yard line down to the Hendersonville 11.
So 2nd down and a long 3. They need to get the ball just inside the 8-yard line of Hendersonville to make it 1st and goal. As Cherry will go in motion. And again, straight up the middle to Grissom, big hole. They take his feet out from under him, but he will fall to the 4-yard line, and that's good enough for 1st down and goal.
1st and goal. Let's see if Lebanon goes with the power offense. We've worked on that quite a bit in practice, and it's something we've had in our arsenal for several years. The power eye offense, unbalanced line down close to the goal line.
C is in the game. He's a wide receiver off that left side, and they'll go with a straight eye as Cherry goes to the right side. Carson is the tight end on that right side. Reeder turns, quick pass toward Cherry. Give it to him. Touchdown, Lebanon.
There was nobody out there. Cherry was by himself. Brooks Cherry wide open, and Reeder hit him right in the hands for the touchdown. Somebody blew coverage, Sam.
Sismeric was